Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Roar. Today is Monday, the 19th of October. And today the topic is repetition. And repetition is a big part of human learning. As infants, we learn, most of our learning is through repetition. It's don't touch this, don't do that, over and over and over until it finally sticks. In school, as young kids, repetition was really big. That's how we learned the multiplication tables. 5 times 7 is 35, 9 times 6 is 54. We learned it by repetition, sometimes with flashcards. We also learned things like the periodic table. Maybe we had to memorize it so that we could know at least to say the first 20 elements of it. Or even poetry. I'll never forget having to learn Old English Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, the prologue to it in Old English. Those kind of things you repeat, and oddly enough, even at the age I am now, I still remember a lot of those things I learned through repetition as a young child. Marketing and branding, boy, that's a big part of what repetition is all about. When you see a company's name and it's repeated all the time in front of you, or their slogan, big ones like when McDonald's was promoting their Big Mac, 2 all-beef patties, everybody memorized that. They knew exactly what that meant. Same way with getting marketing. I mean, I was in the printing business, and I know that marketing by mail, direct mail marketing, repetition was what it was. That you got something in people's mailbox and they saw it all the time, you repeated it all the time. That's very important in getting their message out and being consistent with it. Repetition is very important in making a positive behavioral change. Things like affirmations, daily, stating what your affirmations are, repeating every day. Your mantras, or setting good habits and making sure they're habits every day. That type of repetition is always, very positive, and it can really make a great change in your life. Repetition, though, unfortunately, can also be, by that same token, can also be used to perpetuate lies. And if we get this idea in our head because of the way repetition works in the early parts of our lives, and as we're even behavioral changing, that repetition is automatically good, but it's not. And so what happens is people take advantage of that, and they'll tell you a lie over and over enough that they believe it, and then pretty soon you believe that same lie. That's one of the big dangers of repetition. So it's so important as we listen to people talk, we don't just assume that what they're telling us is the truth, that we check it out ourselves. And even if it's said over and over and over and repeated many, many times, that does not make it true. It's important to be able to discern the difference in the type of repetition, whether it's something that's going to help us or something that's going to harm us. Thank you very much for watching today. I'm looking forward to talking to you next week.